Welcome back again. Another episode in Dune Awakening. Hop on over to the server. Remember, we're going to private. Going to Caladan. Right here, Lenestria, Falera. Join. Alright, we're going to continue to work on our leveling. Probably move into some manufacturing some mobile units like a Sandbox or something. We got to be close to that. Ice erupts from beneath the surface and giant violet blows that can be seen for kilometers around. That's something else we need to test out. Is traveling to another settlement, which is Arrakis. That's the deep desert. That's where the hot PvP is going. I just really been working on getting this character trained up. Alright, currently we're not tracking any journeys. Do need to go in here. Want to get some more science parts while we're in here. Dead. So this is that area that goes way deep down. Testing station number 2. Alright, here we go. Appreciate you joining the stream. Continue on down. Let's loot that body. We're gonna need some more advanced parts and pieces that are in here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, we deep down in the bellows of this place. The bows. Loot that. Trying to get a little bit closer to our Sandbox. I'm pretty sure that we have researched everything. Come down here, get some extra components.
Collins has been acting real strange since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody would do that.
Keep an eye out next time you're out on the salvage run. If he starts acting weird, dart him.
Do they want you to dart somebody for being traumatized by finding a dead body? Start darting people for no reason. Need another key.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Creep on through here, see what we can find. Savages. Dang. NFG.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations is to find or engineer botanical species capable of thriving in the extremely arid conditions of Arrakis. A true challenge, as I'm sure any visitor who has traveled through the barren rocks and sand above will agree.
Yeah, y'all had a major issue.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Capable of reclaiming moisture from the atmosphere. I can report complete success, both with the installation and functioning of
Next skill point goes into reloading faster.
Is a testament to the success of this
Good
technology.
job. Wasted. Alright, about to go into my vampiric status. Gotta get some blood. Track that, make sure there's somebody coming. Alright, clean them out. See what we got in here. Make sure there's nobody lingering. Alright. Loot. 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 Alright, I got my blood extractor on. Take this back to the purifier. Water. Fill up our leader, John. I am getting a little bit low. Could have sworn I filled those up before I left the base. Check the inventory. I do have a full one right here. That's the broke. Alright, cool. Now we good. Gonna heal, hydrate, heal again. Oh yeah, we good. Hydrate again. All right, we're 100. Actually, based on what I'm seeing here, with all the dead bodies, they were eventually going to die anyway. I don't know what type of experiments they were performing here, but this looks like it got rejected real quick. That's funny. That out, switch over to this blood extractor, the most critical resource right now. Alright, that's some of the advanced parts that we needed here. We can only get them from this testing station.
Who you leaving these messages for, eh? Who you leaving these messages for? Who you leaving these messages for, eh? Who you leaving these messages
That's
for?
what like new music sounds like.
It's for the who you leaving these messages for, eh? It's who you leaving these messages for, eh? It's for the worms, isn't it? Yeah, the worms. Oh yeah, your belly, it was full of worms, those big red ropey worms. But I let them out, didn't I?
Bro, you need to calm down, take an Adderall or something. Alright, switch back to this. What the barely see. Those two guards over there. Was I even hitting? Heal. Loot. Blood. Loot. Blood. Alright, we're getting closer to where we need to be. Feel like it's getting into. Oh, from the back. Without permission. What are you doing? Violating me. What happened? Oh, well, looks like we may have just had a bug. All right. I think the game just glitched out. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's gonna be necessary. It's gonna have to restart that. Then gave up entirely. That's the first time I've seen that glitch. So new glitch encountered. I have to say this game is not as buggy as a lot of things that I played when it's first released. That's the first time I've experienced that screen at this point. I did have it crash one other time earlier in the day. I forgot what area I was at, but it seized up. Dropped out. That looked like some type of visual glitch. There was a lot going on down there. Oh well. Refresh. Hop right back in. Appreciate you joining the stream. Thank you for hanging in there also. I don't really know what happened. That was the first time I've seen that. It was some sort of glitch where the screen just went blank. Force shut it down. Now we're back in.
Dream of it. Amongst
As long as we weren't murdered by any NPC, I think we should be straight right where we are. Servers. Private. Right here we're on Caladan GPORTAL. That's the world we're in. There is our server. Hop right back in. Medium ornithopter. I didn't even know there was multiple sizes of these things. Better armor, more seats, stronger arsenal for combat. Yeah. That'd be dope to have that. We'd be able to travel much faster. Alright, that's cool. We didn't die. But we loaded right up in here with him. So slow, dude. Yeah. Try to catch me off guard. Extract that blood. Loot those bodies. Alright. So why not get my Kenjaw out? Over here. Bandages. Do need to heal while I'm at it. Try to roll with full health. In case we run. I hear them. They're trying to come. Fill up my items. Take all that. Try to loot everything we can get. Oh, I got a dispenser. New one.
Don't sleep. That's when they come for you. Low on guards. Don't sleep. They're watching. Find a knife, or maybe a hammer. Either would be good, but both is better. Just don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Seems like they got like blocked in here, couldn't get out, lost their mind, and then turned on each other. Like some sick Fallout story. Goodbye. Yeah, they definitely lost their damn minds. No doubt. Then draw out. See who's down here. I heard somebody down here acting a fool. Whatever. We'll loot everything we can. See how many more of those advanced parts we can find. Some right there.
Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly. 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 Beneath the hill where the fox runs lightly.
Say what you guys say.
A dappled sun shines brightly. Where the fox
Oh,
runs
she's going.
lightly.
Okay, she's doing a whole entire rap performance.
Little bird. Where are you?
Are you trying to make it metal?
Find my love.
Bridging the gap.
Cannot wake. Go away. Go away. There's a little bird.
She's gonna make a good artist. Seems like she changed up entire industries there toward the end. Alright, making sure there ain't nobody else coming. No. Gonna need to make another blood extractor here soon. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, I keep extracting that blood because I'm gonna take it back to the base, put it in a blood purifier, and it'll extract out water. Then I can put the water in cisterns and collect it. Alright. They all gone. There's another key in this place that I'm trying to get to. Huh? Passing all this. Ah, he's got a shield on. Should have thought about that. Ooh, he got me first. All of that. Might have to go back to the base. There's gonna be another key.
Once the beast has made his selection, return the remaining items to Bijaz at once. Exercise all due caution in the handling of these items, as the bioagents contained within are unstable and may prove extremely hazardous.
Extremely hazardous.
Yeah. So then he comes in here saying,
This
"Hey,
guy
boss, what's that
does.
weird smell? That weird smell? Yeah,
Love
just like
it.
that he does, just like that, yeah." Yeah, and then he says, "What's wrong with the plants in here? They look sick. Maybe we should trim them back." That's what he said. He said that. Those exact words. That's what he said. He
What?
said, "Trim them back.
Make what?
Trim them back." Oh yeah. So you know what I did? You know what I did? I trimmed
My-
him back.
oh.
Oh yeah, I trimmed him back real good. Just.
Oh, nowhere for that. I'm gonna drop that sister. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's broke. Take that. Alright, now we're gonna have to be real particular about what we're taking in our inventory. I'm gonna have to go back to the base. overloaded. Can't even take the bandage. Did get a fair amount of stuff in here. I don't need this. I can get that outside and get copper ore outside. Open up a couple slots. We should be good there. Heal up. Make sure we got full health before we go to the next. This is that key I needed. Almost certain. So that door is unlocked now. This is the direction. Alright, so we check this. We good on that. That's cleared. We came from that direction. We went that direction. Go out of this door. Check, loot this body.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Ronald Greer. The ultimate mission of these stations...
Way out would be this way. Alright, we're gonna run through here. We cleared that whole entire area. My question is, what key goes to that? I've gotten every key that I ran across. Or should I jump be in here somewhere? Alright, we're gonna flip through here. Yep, I did get that. Figured maybe I forgot it, but I definitely got that. Dead body. Oh, over here hanging out in the poison. Gonna have residual effect.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor.
What they got. We checked them on the way in. Alright, we're gonna head back out of the desert. Not the hill. See, another glitch. This cave is glitched. Two in a row. And both times. So maybe the earlier I was in here is probably when it glitched again. Alright, this cave is definitely glitchy. No doubt about that. That's the second time I've been glitched out here. Alright, we're gonna just pull it back up. The good thing is even if we died, let's say we had to respawn, I haven't been losing my inventory. What I have been losing is like any rare schematics that I've had and your gold. So don't run with your gold on you at all times. I always leave mine at the base. I go back and unload all the inventory. Like right now, I'm pretty much overburdened. I got a bunch of parts on me. I think I got a couple of schematics, but I have a bunch of blood bags so I can fill up my blood purifiers when I get back. All right, cycling back in. So that was the second time that we had a visual glitch that essentially we needed to close the game force close it. And I've only had that in that cave. Hopefully they'll get a patch for that. I haven't had many. Alright. Back over to private. There we go. Us here. Join. Jump back in. We'll go ahead and get out of that cave. That's the second time it's glitched in the past 20 minutes, actually. Leader Johns are shatterproof plastic containers for transporting water on Arrakis necessary for any desert traveler. Basically your canteen. I got a few of them in my inventory now. I usually keep 2 now at this point. Alright, we're gonna jump back down. Connection loss. Try one more time. You know it would be a disaster of a situation. I have been in a game where my character was glitched into an area that was in a cave one time. Let's hope that doesn't happen, because that was never rectified without destroying the character. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. Let's refresh these servers. Give it a second. Spice addiction. Spice prolongs life and expands consciousness, but it is also hopelessly addictive. Come on. Environment hazards are necessary to be known. So you have sandworms, you're gonna have sandstorms. You got poison radiation. I jumped through the poison earlier. We saw that. Fire. If you're in an area where you're exposed to the sun, you're gonna wind up with heat stroke if you stay in it too long. So the best thing to do is always make sure you're traveling in the shadows, especially if you're gonna go out during the day. Come on. All right, we're just trying to load back into the server from where there was obviously a visual glitch. Had to force close the game. Just waiting for that to come through. It wouldn't connect to the host twice. See what it's doing this time. This is definitely taking its time. don't know, just don't seem to be trying to do the right thing. Network area. The player character is not. I definitely hope what I think might have happened did not happen. That's gonna be ridiculous. I am worried slightly that that might have glitched out so bad I lost my character. It's trying to port in under the world. Try force closing it again and give it a second. Launch it again. So right now I am to a point where I'm concerned that my character is down below the standard level of this game. So it's down in a mine or a cave down inside of that testing station, and it's not letting me pull the character back up. I had to force close the game because I had a visual glitch. Let's see. I could restart the server. Pop back in.
I dream of it amongst the wild.
All right, this is where I'm at. Trying to connect to Caladan. You are next in line. Things more promising. So they have been having problems with servers. This is the first time that I've experienced this kind of issue. To be able to jump right in. All right, we back in the game now. Sweet. Right where we're supposed to be. Let's just get out of here. Tired of glitching in this place. I just want to go home. I had all these keys. I want to get out of here. Wait, I can just run through that. Means I might be able to run through this one with this glitch. Don't think so. Find our way out of here. Get back to the surface. We're gonna have to go back to the base in a bit anyway. Our inventory is full, way down deep in the map. What? Thought I was blocked in here. I was gonna get claustrophobic and go crazy like the rest of these people in here. Alright. Should have a contract to do around here. Right here. Then back around this way. Need to go up there. Alright. We need to hone in our parkour skills anyway. Go. Alright, I'm gonna stam up. Chill out. Wait a minute. Why am I struggling with that jump? Forgot I had this Spencer belt. Rarely ever use my binoculars. Pop that out. Whip. That's broke. Okay. Wait, it is one on there. Just swapped out the broken. Try to get up. Alright, we found a new camp. Now that suspensor belt wants to work. What if I got room for this? Do need fiber. So that's what the suspensor belt does. B. We should have a contract here. Back around this way. Uh-oh. I just tried to shoot that guy from a distance. Just supposed to talk to him.
Watch your step, stranger. Those plants are hard to grow out here, and harder to replace.
Harder to grow if you ain't here either.
You don't look like the scrap rats that swarm around the place, and you don't look like one of the crazies from the lab. So exploring the desert sounds like the kind of thing old Pardo Kynes used to do. His exploits here on Arrakis were legendary back on Kaitane.
Yeah, I have no idea where that's at.
Derek Chinara, planetologist, botanist, and political exile, I'm afraid. I learned the hard way. Never say the wrong thing to someone from Kaitane.
I tell you not much.
Cyprian Io. I loathe that name. Barely a planetologist at all. To think of the legacy of the Kynes in the hands of this fop makes me sick. I would gladly teach you, but there is something I must do. Perhaps we can help each other out.
Always.
You look like something that stumbled out of a shipwreck. I don't have any way to pay. Unless you're interested in a planetary ecology lesson?
I guess.
That's easy. Somewhere in the station is a manifest containing a full log of the supplies that were sealed within. Bring me the manifest.
And
be careful.
The
people in that lab are odd. I hadn't gone very far into the lab when some of them charged at me. There was a glaze to their eyes and a stiffness to their movements.
I already have it. That's even better.
But they looked normal enough. Maybe some form of mass hysteria.
Good thing
I don't
about
know.
Exploring on my own. Alright, sweet. Deliver that.
You have? That's
Yep.
incredible.
I know,
thought those
dude.
crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old Empire, but they
I
knew
didn't
how to
say
keep a
anything.
record. Yes, of course, I haven't forgotten. Pay attention.
Yeah, bro.
Life there.
Yeah.
Though I must confess,
Alright, goodbye. Too much, you're overwhelming me. A note in meticulous handwriting disappears to be a list of items needed for a trip into the Vermilius Gap. Sandbike plus fuel is underlined white. Ah. Yeah, read. Okay, I noted. Noted. Stacking up. Point. Completed that contract. Alright, I need to go back to my base, unload some of this stuff. I got way too much junk on it. So, home for us is gonna be here. And I'm almost certain that I have all the technologies unlocked that I need to build and craft this bike. So that's gonna be this. Parkour, run across the desert. We need to watch out for that ship right there doing scouting. Ooh. I love having those suspensor builds. Alright, home is this way. I got the sand jump figured out. So run, jump. Run, jump. Jump as soon as you can. While stay in the maximum run. That's another glitch. Alright, here. Glitched out again. So this is the first time that I've had this kind of issue. Been consistent tonight. And here, let's pull this up. Or actually do something different. Let's restart the server. See if the server needs to be restarted. Launch. Jump right back in as soon as this thing restarts. Seizure risk. I'm gonna let this play through actually.
Amongst the wild threads of history.
Let the server restart.
A myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakis. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spy shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.